Agriculture classroom update for Wednesday, May 6th. We are currently in the middle of state convention craziness preparation for the New York State FFA convention, which is May 14th, 15th, and 16th. And I've been in the process of preparing and planning and trying to get information home to families about that trip. We're doing it on a much larger scale than this chapter has done in previous years. Last year they had 5 kids, I believe, attend convention. This year I have 22 kids. I don't take kids to convention unless they have a purpose, and that purpose is to compete. Unless they're winning or award or they're doing some other project while they're there. So I have a lot of teams that I've been working to prepare, and it is just madness in my classroom. Any FFA advisors already know this, but state convention experience really is whatever the student makes it out to be. So if a kid really wants to be competitive, they have the ability to put that work in and prepare and go through tests and the materials I've provided them ahead of time to set them up for success. It is always interesting to see the different approaches that each FFA member takes to prepare for these contests, but I do continually remind them that my life is crazy, everybody's life is crazy, and I don't have the time to micromanage them. So if they want to be successful, they need to put the work in for that. In addition to state convention preparation, we also, springtime craziness, we have trees that we will be repackaging. We haven't completely figured out how we're going to distribute them yet. But if you do this as an experience, obviously normally we've done it for Arbor Day in the past. At my previous school, we did it for the younger grade that was moving up to the middle school age as like a moving up gift. This is a new thing for this school. We've never had larger scale tree donations. We got 50 at the end of last week. We should have another 50 showing up at some point this week. So if you do this in your program and you have ideas or you do something unique with them, please feel free to pass that along, comment. I'm always open to new ideas. We did kind of toss around maybe distributing to some of the ag students and then picking a grade level and distributing them to each student in the grade level. Obviously, a challenge with that, if you've never done something like this before, is that not every child has the ability to plant a tree where they live. We do also have property that the school owns. We have a park, and there's also another forested area that's not like directly near school property within walking distance. So that could also be an option for us next year, is to plant some trees out in that area. But unfortunately for this year, I'm just trying to get first year growing pains out of the way. So I don't know if we'll have time to do that. And that concludes today's video. So if you enjoyed the ag crazy update, feel free to comment, and maybe I'll post more as we continue into state convention.